Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do a few cool things using Puppeteer. So, what is Puppeteer? Puppeteer is a node library designed by Google, and it allows you to control Chrome and do a lot of different cool things, automating the browser, generating screenshots, scraping web pages, all kinds of different things. It's pretty powerful and relatively new, so I just wanted to give you a glimpse at some of the different things that it's able to do. So if you go to the GitHub repository, you can see a lot of good documentation, um, different commands, and things like that. The first thing we're going to look at is launch. So we're basically going to launch a web page here, Hacker News, and scrape some of the data. And I'm going to go through exactly what that code looks like. So go in here, and I'm going to provide a link to the GitHub repository in the comments for all of this code. But essentially, you just have a Node.js script. You require Puppeteer after installing that using npm or whichever package manager you use. I'm using fs as well in order to write the JSON data down here. So this is just to write a file. But anyway, we're going to start off doing async and a try catch block. And essentially, you just want to launch the browser here. So you're launching Puppeteer. You do a new page in the browser, and then we're going to navigate to the website we want to scrape. Now we need to wait for a certain selector just to make sure everything's loaded that we need in order to get the data that we want. So down here, after everything has resolved, we're going to start looking for specific elements. And you have to do a little digging in order to see which elements you need. So you can just kind of use Chrome Dev Tools to right-click, inspect, see exactly which elements are where to find the data that you want. But going back here, um, I already selected story link, age, and score. I just want this data all formatted in a JSON document. And so what I do is I loop through the data. If it's not found, I'll continue, and then I just kind of format, trim it. I get the URL, I get the text that I want, and I return the data. Then at that point, we can close the browser and write the file. Okay, so if I run this, let's just see what it looks like. Oops. Okay, so it's gonna open, close, and create this file. And let me format that. Okay, cool. So if I go to the top here, we can see Tesla Q1 update. Okay, you have the link to that page. You have the age 44 minutes ago and the score. And looking here, you can see that is the first one showing up there at the top. So it's pretty cool. I mean, there's a lot of different pages and use cases for this. Maybe you could scrape everything and have it send an email to yourself using a node script. That could be a useful example of how to use this. So anyway, that's just one example. Now let's look at another one you can do with Puppeteer. We will get a screenshot of Google News. So let's say you just want a quick glimpse of the headlines, but you don't actually want to navigate to Google News. So this is the code. I just launch the browser, go to a new page, open Google News, and then we just do page.screenshot, and I'm saving that right here. So let's try that. Open, screenshot, and yeah, here we go. So it just screenshots this portion, and you can customize like the size and different things like that. But just a quick example of what you can do there. And one more example I'll show here is save PDF. So I think this is a little more detailed than the screenshot. You can actually save the entire page as a PDF, and then you could email that to yourself or something like that. So it's pretty straightforward code. Same thing that you go to Google News, and then we're going to have this wait until the network path is resolved. And yeah, we just do page.pdf is the functionality that you want there. So node save PDF, and it should work. It might just take a little longer. Okay, so that's showing up here. Let me open that. Cool. So yeah, you see more than just one page like the screenshot. You see actually all the different headlines and articles here. So it's pretty interesting. I mean, there are a lot of different things you could do here. So yeah, I'll post a link to all the code, and I encourage you to check out the documentation here and just see the different things that you can do with Puppeteer. So thanks for watching.